today's game that we have in our hands is SRH versus Kings 11. Now, both these teams are on the bottom of the lineup of the IPL table, and both of them need to find ways of getting back into winning. And when we have SRH and you have Kings 11 on the other hand, Kings 11 batsmen have clicked, SRH have played good cricket, but today is a day where both of them would like to get on top of each other. With that, let's open this debate right here. Again, I'll start with you, Boria. These two teams have just had certain amount of bad luck, if I would say, associated with them. They played great cricket, especially Kings 11. The batsmen have really clicked so far. But what is going on?
The bowling. I mean, again, the bowling, whether it's a Chris Jordan who gives 19 in the first over, you don't pick wickets in the power play. After the first couple of games, Mohammad Shami was unplayable. He's not picked wickets. He's their key bowler. Sheldon Cottrell got that hammering from our friend Rahul Tewatia 2020. So, and after that has not looked the same except that ball to Decock. So today for me, it's a batting game. Which team bats better wins. Because if you really see both teams, the bowling is struggling for both. Bhuvneshwar Kumar out, Sunrisers struggling. Rashid Khan not picking wickets. He's bowling okay, but not picking wickets. People are playing him off. 20, 25 runs. Pragyan can talk about that. That give him 25, but don't give him a wicket. That's fine. So no bowler is looking to pick wickets like a Rabada or an Archer or anyone like that, right? So this is a batting heavy game. Top four, Warner, Bairstow, Williamson and Pandey versus Rahul, Mayank, Puran and Mandeep. That's what will decide this particular game, which team bats better. And my problem is, I am really in a fix. KL Rahul and David Warner, two of my best buddies in the international circuit. So I will let Pragyan, Rajeshi and you take the pick. I'll say both of them are my captain, vice captain for my fantasy team.
बोरिया ने तो पल्ला झाड़ लिया, तो वहां से prediction तो आना ही नहीं है. But Pragyan, no Bhuvneshwar Kumar. That's a very big loss for a team.
Yeah, even I tweeted the same. You know, when we talk about Amit Mishra and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, I think SRH will feel the pinch more than Delhi Capitals, because we have been speaking about Delhi Capitals. They're good because they have got a backup plan. But when you talk about SRH, they don't have anyone backing someone like Bhuvi. Bhuvi has got so much experience. He's two-time Purple Cap winner, and he's missing out. So it's a big blow. And coming to Rashid Khan, if I was there and I was talking to Rashid Khan, I would have told him to be more aggressive with the field. You know, he's got a slip, but he's spread out his field. I would have asked a mid-off, long off coming to mid-off, or a long on coming to mid-on, so that I challenge them. Because, you know, you see, they have a clear plan. They know if they play out Rashid Khan, they have beaten SRH's bowling unit. So what you have to do is very simple. You have to be a little more aggressive. Okay, I'll go, instead of 22, 23 runs in 4 overs and 1 wicket, I will go 40 runs. But if I pick 3 wickets, I'm doing a service to my team. This is a new role for is the new role for Rashid Khan. That's what I feel as a bowler. That's what I would do. If someone is not attacking, I'll make him attack. Because this format, I know I am the one, I'm the key player in the bowling unit. So I have to take that charge.
Yeah, and talking about attack, Rajesh, it's time Chris Gayle attacks. I'm missing him.
You have to do something about this Kings 11 Punjab lineup, Rhythm, isn't it? Because, you know, you look at this lineup and you think, my goodness, is such a talented lineup, but there are just those two players at the top, KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, right? Yeah. We've discussed Glenn Maxwell. I know a few days back, I was batting for Glenn Maxwell, and both Boria and Pragyan said that he doesn't look. He looks mentally absent, but in his defense, again, I think a lot of players have looked a little disoriented, being far away from home, the quarantine, it hasn't been easy. Playing in front of empty stands, Pragyan would tell you, you know, playing for such cricket stars, to be playing in front of empty stands, even with those acoustics and sound effects, is not easy. Having said that, I think it's important now for Punjab to throw Gayle in the mix. Abhi nahi to kab. Dekhiye, abhi we are nearing the halfway stage. So if Punjab lose tonight, they're going to be what, 2 points from 6 matches. It's going to be a staggeringly difficult thing to make it to the playoffs, because remember, playoffs are you're safe at 12, you're almost certain at 14, you're more or less untouchable at 16. Yet there are those net run rate issues. However, you look at those two top teams, Mumbai and DC. They have been the only two complete teams in the tournament so far. All the others have struggled, irrespective of numbers 3, 4, 5. They have all struggled. So it's important for Punjab to start pulling their weight now. If they don't, if they lose tonight, it's going to be a disaster. Because if this Punjab team does not go through the playoffs with the charisma, and because KL Rahul is one of my favorite players, I'll openly, unabashedly say that. KL Rahul is one of my most favorite young India players. I would want him to see go through. Aggression, Chris Gayle is key. You're very right. Chris Gayle, KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal. That's my top three. You have Nicholas Puran, you have to have him in the mix. Get rid of Glenn Maxwell and go hammer on tops.